Do you remember the time Meg got pregnant, and this time it was for real? When the baby was born, Meg made what I think was the worst decision. It all starts when Peter forces Meg to take Stewie to a kid's bowling party. She feels okay about it, but when it's all over, we see the kids cause total chaos, leaving even weird things on the floor. Meg helps the owner clean up, and the two become good friends, laughing together. During their conversation, the owner, Bruce, admits he's always wanted a baby, which is why he endures hosting kids' parties. Meg is moved by his words and offers to help. Bruce gets confused, but she clarifies that she'd be willing to carry the baby for him. When she gets home and tells her family, Lois and Peter get mad and argue with her, but Meg has already made up her mind. Eventually, they accept her decision. The next day, the doctor performs the procedure, and it works. Bruce and his boyfriend are thrilled and thank Meg for helping them achieve their dream. As the days go by, Meg starts feeling unwell and dealing with major mood swings from the pregnancy, making Lois and Peter think it might have been a bad decision. Time passes, and Meg is now very pregnant. While the family is hanging out, she suddenly announces her water has broken and needs to go to the hospital. Everyone rushes her to the clinic, where the doctor steps in and helps deliver the baby. When it's finally born, Meg is overjoyed. But Bruce and his partner started regretting adopting the baby because they couldn't handle the constant crying and diaper changes. So Meg agreed with Bruce to take care of the baby for a few months until it stopped crying so much and needing so many diaper changes. During this time, Meg took care of the baby and grew very attached to it. When the agreed-upon date arrived for Bruce and his partner to take the baby, they didn't show up. It seemed they had abandoned the baby. Surprisingly, Peter had grown fond of the baby and wanted to keep it, even though Lois wasn't as thrilled. She felt the baby made her feel older and criticized Bruce and his partner for leaving Meg alone with the baby and breaking their deal. However, moments later, Bruce and his partner showed up, and Lois confronted them. They explained that they had tried multiple times to come for the baby, but Meg always found excuses, saying it was a bad time. That's when the truth came out. Meg didn't want to give up the baby because she had grown too attached. In the end, the family and Bruce negotiated with Meg and convinced her to do what was best for the baby, even though she didn't want to let it go. Finally, Meg agreed and handed the baby over to Bruce and his partner. The new parents were overjoyed, and Meg was happy too, knowing the baby would be loved and well cared for by them.
And then another